Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name is Lisa. I am on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to try and get rid of about £11,000 worth of debt. If you've been here before, welcome back. Hope you are all well. Thank you for coming back. I know sometimes I can be a little bit rambly, so it's great to see you again. Today is my October budget with me. So we are 3 days away from payday. It's currently Sunday, and I get paid on Wednesday morning. So I needed to get this done really. So I've had a look at the numbers. It's a 4-week month this time, which makes it much easier sinking funds wise, which means I can put more money into sinking funds. I don't know exactly how much money I'm going to get paid salary wise. As always, I don't get my pay slips until the day of my payments. So obviously we're working on what I got last month for that. And then we'll just have a look through and I'll show you kind of like where my budget's going for this month. So we shall get on with it. So this month, the October budget starts on payday, which is the 28th of September, and runs right through to when I next get paid. The day before my next payday is the 27th. So it's the 28th of September to the 27th of October. So I've got all of my different direct debits all booked in and ready, so I know whereabouts they're going from. And because of when I get paid, my weeks will go from Wednesday to Tuesday this month. I am looking at changing it to sort of a Monday to Sunday towards the back end of the year, but I'm going to carry on with this for now. So I've got my goals, which is, as again, 14 no spend days. We'll see how we get on. The nights are drawing in, it's getting colder. You know, we're in sort of that lull between sort of like the summer finishing and then all the Christmas stuff starting, you know, with sort of social events and things. So hopefully I won't be too bad with that one, but we shall see. I do have some things booked in. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Halloween person. I don't really decorate the house. I went to a party last year that my friend was having, but it's not something that I've ever really celebrated majorly in my family. Never used to go trick-or-treating or anything like that. I know my mother's terrible. And so it's never really been a big thing for me. And obviously following that is bonfire night at the beginning of November, and I do have a dog who's terrified. So it's not really a fun time of the year for me when all of the fireworks start going off, you know, sort of like I'm expecting them to start at the beginning of October and finish sort of like Christmas time, and my poor dog's absolutely terrified. So we'll just have to wait and see. So the main key date that I've got this month coming up is my 4th anniversary of being with my boyfriend. Not that he's remembered, but he's a man, and they're terrible with dates at the best of the times. So we may go out either for a little meal on either the Friday or the Saturday night, or we might just get a nice takeaway and sit in. It depends on a few different factors, but so we shall see. I have got a few birthdays in this month, but to be honest, there is only a couple that I tend to buy anything for. Scott is my friend's husband on the 21st. He's one that I do tend to buy a card for. The others we friends of ours that we don't really do the whole sort of card exchanging things unless it's a big birthday. Oscar is a child, so obviously we do tend to buy card and present for him, but we tend to buy it from me, my mum and my sister, and kind of do it as a joint thing, so that won't be all on me, sort of thing. That's my cousin's son, so that's the only one. And that's kind of it in regards to the birthdays. So what we will do is we will leave that to one side for now, and we will get on with the actual budget. So I'm going to try and pull you in enough so that you can sort of see what's going on, and I'll just have to try and push the push it in. I'll just see if I can. I'm never sure whether to sort of do. Oh no, that's good. No, that's the other way, Lisa. No, that's not good, is it? Right, we'll stay how we are, because I don't want to don't want to break anything. So last month my salary was £1,803.09. So I work for the NHS, and although I am at the top of my pay banding, the pay itself does change year on year. I think I don't know whether it's what they call the cost of living allowance. So my wage is going to go up a little bit, and then usually, I can never remember if it's September or October, they usually pay us, give us back pay from April. So I don't know if it's going to be this month or whether it'll be in the end of October's pay. So I am working on the budget of what I had last month. I did buy a television last September on salary sacrifice, and I can't remember whether I've already paid my last payment or whether my last payment is this month. So this may change, but I decided that it would be better to work off last month's budget, and if I've got any extra money, then obviously that's a bonus, and we can put that to one side and do something with that as and when that might happen. So I'm not expecting anything else this week this week to bring in. It's just the salary, so I'm just going to leave that as £1,803.09. There we go. I apologise if there is any shadows. You might not be able to see it as much on here. I can see it more, but not as much through the camera. So my fixed expenses this week. Obviously, most of my direct debits tend to go out just either on payday or not too soon after, so that's why we always have quite a lot of direct debits. So we have got my internet bill, which is a standard amount of £29.50. My mobile phone, I think I finally sorted this out. Fingers crossed. As I am filming this, I have not gone over my data. My bill is £57.03, and that should stay the same hopefully for next month. All being well, we shall see. So that's obviously quite a bit less than I paid out last month. My car loan at £159.82. My life insurance. Now, as I have mentioned in previous videos, I've finally got around to changing this. So I was paying around about £98.15, I think it was, for essentially 3 life policies. One was a critical illness and 2 income protections. I decided that I didn't actually need what I was paying for. So I have got rid of that, got a refund on my premiums that I paid last month, which you'll have seen in a previous video, and taken out a new life insurance plan. And my monthly premium is now £32.60, which is obviously a hell of a lot cheaper than what I was paying before. So it's just the one policy that covers me, you know, if the worst happens or if I wasn't able to work. So that should cover me for everything that I need in regards to my house. So that is my life insurance payment from now on, will be £32.60. My water rate is £30. Again, I am waiting for the annual letter to come with how much I'm going to pay for the next year. I'm hoping that will go down because it's gone up for the last couple of years due to some excess usage that I had. So I'm hoping that might go down. But at the moment, as far as I know, that's going to be £30. My utilities is £99. I am on a 6 monthly bill plan, so I don't actually get another utility bill. I've only had one so far, and that was in April, and I think I don't get another one till sort of November. So at the minute, that will be staying the same, and then obviously when that comes through, we can decide what we need to do, if anything, with my direct debits. Car insurance at £36.77. My Netflix at £10.99. One of my Currys insurance is at £5. Amazon Prime has obviously gone up, so that's now £8.99 a month. But it's something that we do use. I use it and my family use it, so I'm keeping that at the moment. My account fee for my reward account with my bank is £17. TV licence at £13.25. Mortgage at £285.47. My union fees at £17.25. Council tax at £108. Car tax at £11.81. One of my credit cards is £31 for the month. My registration fee, now you won't have seen this yet, because of the job that I do, I'm actually a registered professional, so I have to be registered with a professional body in order to have my job title and actually work. I pay it annually through direct debit. I pay it quarterly through direct debit. Just because I always found it was one of those things that I hated, having to pay out the full amount every year. And to be fair, you don't get penalised for paying it by direct debit. It's no difference money cost-wise to paying it annually to paying it quarterly. So it's due this month, so that's £30.25. And obviously the Very account, I'm going to put another £5 on because I'm still in the buy now pay later free interest bit, so I'm trying to pay that off. So we will see how much that is for the week, sorry. So that's £29.50, £57.03, £159.82, £32.60, £30, £99, £36.77, £10.99, £5, £8.99, £17, £13.25, £285.47, £17.25, £108, £11.81, £31, £30.25 and £5. So that takes us to a total of direct debits this week to £988.73. So yeah, that's about right for the first week of the month. My variable expenses, these are usually all the same for the same weeks of the month. So I always start off with £100 for my food, because I tend to do one big shop, get all the household bits as well as the grocery bits that I need for the month. £50 for fuel, so I can fill my car to the top. £20 spending money, depending on my dice challenge, and £5 in miscellaneous. I always write on budgeted on. I'm not sure really why I write on budgeted on, but I do, so that is there. So we have got 150, 60, 70, 175 for my variable. So in the sinking funds, I always have to move the challenges away from the extra debt because there's just not enough lines here. So obviously I don't budget for the penny and the 3-month challenge. They just come out of what I have left from the weekly money, so we've put them as zero. My sinking funds, I'm going to pop £10 into shows. I'm going to see, I've got the group that I do a lot of shows with is doing Brassed Off this week, and I've got quite a few friends that are in the show, and obviously I know a lot of people behind the scenes as well, so we've got tickets to go see that, so that will hopefully cover, you know, maybe a programme or an ice cream or something. £10 into my emergency fund, that will make me up to the £40, so I can actually start the emergency fund binder, so we're good to go hopefully with that. And £10 into gifts just for those presents. So that is a total of £30. And then my extra debt this week is I owe I haven't got a drink with me today, which is the worst thing you can do when you're doing a video, because you always get dry mouth. The family debt that I owe is £110 this month. So I owe my sister, the £10 is what I owe my sister. She orders the dog food for both her and my dog. So she orders sort of the dry food, the flea stuff that you put on their neck, and the worming tablets if we need, if and when we need them. So I owe her £10, and then I owe my mum 100. I'm going to pay my mum back this month. £20 from when it was my cousin's birthday and I was late getting the card to him because he was going on holiday. So she just transferred the money I was going to put in the card over to him via bank transfer, and the £80 that I owe her from when we went to Plymouth from my share of what she paid out. So that's what the £110 is. My overdraft, obviously I always budget for about £2 a week, and then I'm going to put £100 towards my credit card, hoping I might be able to get around £1,000 out of that this month, but we who knows, we'll try. So that takes us up to £212. Let's see, erasable pens, they're the future. I can't believe I didn't use them before. So £212. So that means from this week we start with £1,803 and 9p. I'm also doing this on a Sunday night, and I probably shouldn't. So if we take off the £988 and 73 pence, that takes us to £814 and 36. So minus off the 175 is £639 and 36. Minus 30 is £609 36, and minus the 212 is £397.36. So there we go. So that is week 1. So that means we will go into week 2 with a rollover. I hope I've been showing you this, because I've got this feeling that I'm not. So that takes us over to that week with £397 and 36. So that is all we're expecting. Again, I don't ever expect anything else except my salary. If I get anything else, then that would be a bonus. So that's fine. The only direct debit I'm expecting out that in week 2 is my house insurance at £42.37. And as is the rest of the weeks, apart from week 1, I have a £20 food budget, £20 fuel, which I only top up if I get to half a tank, £20 for spends, again depending on Dice Challenge, and £5 miscellaneous. So that is £24 to £65 for that. Sinking funds, I am going to be stuffing £10 in date night for my anniversary. It probably won't cover it all, but it might cover my half, or he might pay. It depends on how nice he's feeling. £10 towards car insurance and £10 towards hair and beauty. So that is £30 on there. And from the extra debt, there is just my overdraft budget of £2, because obviously I don't budget for the penny and the 3 month. So that will just be £2. So we've got £397.36 minus £42.37. So that is £354 and 99p. Minus the 65 is £289.99. Minus the 30 is £259.99. Minus the 2. I know this is simple maths, but I don't always trust my brain. So that takes us to £257 and 99p, which is what we will obviously roll over onto week 3. 257.99. 257.99. So the direct debits for week 3 is my Freeman's account, which is this month will be £10 and 94p. My second Curry's insurance at £2.99 and my dishwasher insurance at £4. So that will be, and again, I know it's simple, fairly simple maths, but I don't trust myself on a Sunday night. So there we go. So that is a total of £17 and 93 pence. Again, food £20, fuel £20, spends £20, and miscellaneous 5. So again, that is £65. And I'm going to try and put £10 into my Christmas sinking fund and £10 into my holiday sinking fund. So that's £20 in total. And then again, my overdraft at £2 because I don't budget for the others. So that is £257.99 minus the £17.93. So that takes us to £240 and 6 pence. Minus the 65 is £175 and 6. Minus the 20, which is £155 and 6. And then minus the 2, obviously, it takes us to £153 and 6. So that means that we then roll over to our final week of October with, make sure I actually write down the right amount, £153 and 6 pence. So £153 and 6. And the direct debits for the final week in October are my Kindle payment of £7.99. My second credit card at, again, this is the one that I pay, and it's like the 23rd of every month. So I don't actually get the bill with the amount that I owe for the following month until after my budget starts. So I just tend to put down whatever I paid last month as my budget, because it's usually not much different than that, to be fair. So last month I paid £43.23, which is what I'm putting down for this this month. And my Audible payment. Now, I've had Audible for years and I listen to audiobooks whenever I'm in the car more than I do to music, but I actually paused my Audible for 3 months because I was struggling with my budget and it was getting really tight. So that restarts this month. You can pause it again, but you have to have done at least 1 month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay it this month, and then obviously we will just have a look at it in future and see where we're at with it. So I don't know why my lighting's gone a little bit weird, but so that means that we have £7.99 plus £43.23 and the £7.99. So that takes us to a total of £59 and 21 pence. Food £20, fuel £20, spends £20, miscellaneous 5, so again £65. And my sinking funds, I want to try and put £10 into car maintenance and £10 into house for that last week. So that is £20. And again, overdraft just at £2. This last week will be, I think it's an extra 2 days. So it's, instead of 7 days, it's 9 days. But you know, we can cope. I always just tend to take it as 4 weeks, as long as it's not more than sort of three days left before I get paid again. So that's why this time it's a 4-week month. So we started off with £153 and 6, taking off the £59.21, which gives us £93 and 85. Minus off the 65 is £28 and 85. Minus the 20 is obviously £8 and 85. And I know I can do that in my head, but I still did it on a calculator. And then minus the £2 is £6 and 85p. So that should leave us with a buffer of £6 and 85. Which is good, which is fine. It means that if there is anything that's a couple of pounds each way, it kind of gives us that little bit of leeway in order to do what we need to do. So that is, I'll just pop you back up now. That is my budget for this month. We're getting up to 25 minutes. So it's a much more comfortable month than last month, I feel. There is a few things going on, but all in all, we should be able to stuff some sinking funds. and sort of be quite comfortable in what we need to do with our budget. I am hoping that if I get the extra money from my pay, then I might be able to just do like an extra video, and we can do some more sinking funds, some more sinking fund stuffing, and sort of see how we are getting on with that, because I would really like to pay off, get to £1,000 so I can pay off my some money on my credit cards, and also try and put some more money towards Christmas. I have got my boyfriend's birthday exactly 4 weeks before Christmas, which is a pain, I know, but yeah, if I can try and get as much towards Christmas as I can, possibly by my savings challenges, who knows, just to try and up that a little bit, so that I'm not going back to old habits and just spending it all on my credit cards, which is what I've done before. And I know I've got that £1,000 to put on, so that it will give me a bit of a buffer if I do need to use it, but I'd like to use it as least amount as I can possibly get away with. It's one of the things I am definitely looking at for next year. Come November, I will technically have been budgeting for a year, but I'll be honest, it's not been proper budgeting. It's kind of been half-hearted and just kind of dipping my toe in a little bit. I have been doing cash budgeting, but I've not been doing it properly, not since I've started doing this channel. So I am going to leave you there. Thank you so much for joining me. I will try and put this video up in the morning, hopefully before I go to work. If not, I tend to use Works Internet because it's a little bit better, a little bit quicker. And get that up for you tomorrow, so that will be Monday, and then I will do my checkout for the full month on Tuesday, and obviously my cash stuffing on Wednesday, and get those up the following days for you. So you'll have a few within a few days from me, as usual. I am going to attempt, after I've done this, to work out exactly what amounts cash wise I need for the month, and I'm going to attempt to go on Wednesday to the post office after work, and see if I can actually get them to give me the amounts that I actually want out of my bank account, so that hopefully in future there will be none of this sort of scrabbling around for coins for dice challenges and miscellaneous and all of that sort of stuff. I do have the £20 that I need to put back into the bank, so I am going to attempt to do that tomorrow, so that I can actually have a look on Tuesday evening and move any money that I have still got left in my bank account over to my credit card fund, to cover the amounts that I've spent so far. It is Sunday, I've only got 2 days left, and fingers crossed I have not used my credit card, so hopefully that'll be we'll have 2 out of the 5 weeks that I haven't actually used it. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you are all well, hope you have a lovely week. I know it'll be Monday when this goes up, and a few people will have Monday blues and they'll be back to work and all the rest of it. So I hope you have a very painless week, and that your budgets go really well. Until I see you next time, guys, thanks a lot. Bye.